won't be one for in-game, it's just I love this dude. Portal gem. Hello everyone. Sorry again if that was loud. Apparently the movie volume is just way up. I don't think there's a way I could change that either. It's voice, music, and sound effect. And master volume at 60, but that probably does nothing in regards to the FMV sequences, so yeah, sorry if that was a little loud. I didn't realize it was going to be, otherwise I would have like done some attempts to like turn the volume down. Anyway, what is this? I'm sure you're wondering. This is Dungeon Keeper 2, as you can see at the top. Why no Dungeon Keeper 1? Because I've never played Dungeon Keeper 1. Nor do I own Dungeon Keeper 1. But I have been playing this game since it came out. And this is one of my all-time favorite video games. I have never been able to record it. And I can. So I'm going to. I am hyped for the ability to freaking record this, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hop into single player, and whether I do new campaign or continue doesn't matter because we're at the first level, so I'll just do continue to avoid the annoying dialogue box that pops up every time you hit new campaign. And here is the world of Dungeon Keeper. This is the first level, down here. This up here is the final level, all the way up here. And we have all 20 of these levels to explore. Also, there are some, like, secret levels as well in here that are not just, like, the campaign. Like, one of these is a golf level. It's kind of hilarious. Anyway, this is Dungeon Keeper.
Smile.
If you don't know what Dungeon Keeper is,
welcome, Keeper. Before you lies a happy and carefree realm. The local champion, Lord Antonius, holds the first portal gem you require. Learn how to construct a dungeon, and build up your forces so that you can crush Lord Antonius and wipe the smile from his face.
Well, this is what Dungeon Keeper is. First off, the Mentor. I love everything about the Mentor's voice. It's so good.
Behold, your dungeon heart. Protect it well, for if it is destroyed, you will be banished forever from this land.
I literally wrote
Here
a
walks
novel.
the goodly Lord Antonius. 'Tis he who holds the precious portal gem, but only when you've mustered strength sufficient should you challenge him and claim your prize.
Like, I literally wrote a novel that, like, used this world as a basis.
First, there's money to be made. Click on the flashing seam of gold. Your imps will dig out the area you designate.
So,
Well done. And now your faithful servant imps will carry back your gold to Dungeon Heart. Once here, it can be spent. The golden scale atop the screen keeps track of your reserves. A start indeed, but more gold is required. 12,000 units should be mined.
so before this imp finishes reinforcing that wall, let's go ahead and mine. But yes, this is Dungeon Keeper. It is an amazing game, at least in my opinion.
Red flowers float above your imps. These give measure to their health. Their skill acquired and reflect the simple thoughts within.
The idea is that you are a dungeon keeper. As the mentor says, you know, you are keeper.
Excellent work, Keeper. You are ready to recruit more creatures to your cause. See? A portal near your dungeon heart to where your imps must dig. They'll claim this portal to be yours. You'll see what beasts emerge.
You are the dungeon keeper, and it is your job to make your way through this level. Lord Antonius is up here, by the way, beyond this set of impassable rock that I can't get past. But at some point, this impassable rock will turn into regular stone, and I'll be able to go beyond it. But I can't right now, so. But yes.
Behold your portal, the gate through which new creatures enter your domain, drawn forth to use the rooms which you provide. Look well. A goblin.
I keep trying to talk.
On his own, he is a cowardly beast, but in a horde becomes a useful fighting force.
Keep trying to talk, but the game keeps throwing stuff at me.
Your goblins need a lair where they shall sleep. Tag the flashing area to guide your imps to dig sufficient space.
So obviously, this is essentially a tutorial level. While not impossible to lose, it's not easy to lose. Because they really give you exactly what you need. And only throw like 2 small groups of enemies at you, and that's it. So one thing I like to do, you may have noticed, I did a shift click here on the creatures, And that way I can always see my creatures. War for the Overworld, which is a fan remake, spiritual successor, whatever you want to call it, to this, does not have this feature, and it annoys me.
Click on the flashing tab to see the choice of rooms. Select the symbol of the bed. Then make a lair that's big enough to hold as many creatures as can be attracted through your portal. 3 by 5 will prove sufficient. Remember, such constructions cost you gold.
1,500 gold.
Your lair is built. Now right-click to cancel building mode.
Oh, there's actually other dialogue. I just completely missed it, apparently. Oh well, whatever.
Your goblins are rested, but hungry. Dig out the flashing area and build a hatchery for food. Just as you built a lair for sleep.
But yes, so the idea is you are evil incarnate. You are the Dungeon Keeper. You follow a horrible god who's never named in this. He's just kind of known as the mentor. But you follow an evil god who wants to conquer all of the overworld and lead the world to ruin. You are the instrument of his destruction, but so are literally every other dungeon keeper in the game. Which means that at some point you will have to fight other dungeon keepers. And
build a hatchery. Click here. Select the symbol of the chick. Then click over empty tiles of land you've claimed to build the hatchery.
And at some point...
Keeper. See? Your goblins are well rested in their lair, and their bellies full with juicy chicken flesh. Now keep watch, for very soon more goblins will arrive, and then your numbers will be strong enough to challenge Lord Antonius.
At some point, you will have to face... Oh, look at that. At some point, you will have to face more keepers. Those 3 blocks of stone are now gone, as you can see. Which means...
I sense a breach. The servants of Antonius have broken through your walls, and you
are.
can move your gaze to see them now by right-clicking on the flashing blades. But worry not this time, for it is only dwarves, who, feeble as they are, pose little threat against your goblins. The hapless enemy dwarfs are being crushed. Observe the white health flowers which appear above them. When they're near to death, you'll see that only one last petal shows.
Yep. And after that, then they will die. So yes, basically right in this 2x3 room are 2 dwarves that are set to dig straight down into your dungeon here. The moment that these walls that were up here go away. Up here is Lord Antonius in this
Your
big
goblin
room.
force is large enough to challenge Lord Antonius for his portal gem. Tunnel north and you will find your smug opponent skulking in his keep.
Okay, so that means that we are now should now be strong enough to face Lord Antonius. Truthfully, I mean we are. We have 7 goblins. 7 goblins is more than enough. You can get more, but they really will never get any stronger because in this level there is no such thing as a training room. So, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and mine a little bit to the north, but not too far. Only 1 block forward because I want this gold that's right here. And there's a little bit more gold around here, but I don't really need it. I'm just going after this specific gold. I want this specific gold. Why? Because of
The
this.
time has come for you to face Lord Antonius. Tag the flashing tiles. Your imps will tunnel to his keep. Ah, I see you have discovered a magical item.
And that is what I want.
Your creatures have been blessed with experience.
So that gives everybody 1 extra level of experience. So now all of my goblins are level 2.
Ah, you picked a creature. To drop him, right-click anywhere on your land.
Away, Keeper! You shall not taint Smilesville with your evil ways!
He speaks. The feeble Lord Antonius. See how the petals of his white health flower are of a special shade.
Oops.
This marks him down as your prime target. Take him out. Bravo, Keeper. Lord Antonius is fallen. The portal gem lies aside his helpless form, in wait for Horny to collect it, so it's yours. And comes he now.
Horny. Yes, that is literally the name of this creature. His name is Horny. He is known as the Horned Reaper. And his name is literally Horny. He is Horny the Horned Reaper. Except that his, that's true, but it's also not true.
Devise new spells in the library. The training room lets creatures improve their combat skills. Hot Lips.
FMV might be a little out.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll probably fix that before
Well
the next
done,
video.
Keeper. You have successfully ended the life of Lord Antonius, and you have claimed your first portal gem as well. This is a most promising start.
So yes, obviously that level was super dang easy. It was not meant to be hard at all, though. So, as you can see, Smilesville is now in ruins. The map changes as we go along.
Sing Song.
Sing song.
A joyous land filled with light and music. Let us silence their wailing voices once and for all. This land is defended by Lord Darius, a far tougher opponent than Lord Antonius. Only by harnessing the forces of dark magic will you defeat him. Build a library to attract warlocks to your cause, and they will reveal to you the secrets of the arcane.
Alright.
The good Lord Darius presents himself against you now. He's more worthy as a foe. But use the rooms you won from Smilesville to good employ, and you'll slay him dead just like Antonius.
So once again, at some point these dwarves will dig into my dungeon.
Training room. First, build a lair, and then a hatchery, then claim the portal near your dungeon heart.
So, just like last level, let's do a nice little 5x3 and a 3x3. Here's our portal. We'll get ourselves a lair, and we'll get ourselves a hatchery. But we have the library now, and the training room. And these are going to be very important to be used regularly in like all of the coming levels. So But then all of this really will be. There's only just a few of these, like, structures that you only kind of use sometimes. So. Start with the construction of a lair. Have to wait for my imps to claim some terrain. Probably the slowest part of this game is just waiting for them to claim terrain. But it's really not that bad. And now we can claim this portal as soon as, you know, my imps are done doing what they're doing. Because the game prioritizes what they were doing ahead of everything else, so. And they were just fortifying some of the walls, which is actually a really good thing to do, getting your walls fortified. So, time for that portal. Time to bring in some more goblins.
You've claimed a portal.
Alright. Now the game will tell me that it needs a library at some point. I'm kind of just waiting for the game to tell me to do the next thing, because it will want me to put things in very specific places.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
There's my goblin. Good, good.
The basics of your dungeon are in place, but now expand it with a library. Design it square to maximize the space for scrolls, and let your imps make stronger walls to hold more shelves.
Cool, cool. Well, let's dig out 3x3. Need a training room to train your creatures. Yes, yes, that'll happen. Don't worry. That will happen eventually. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Hark now. A warlock has arrived to study spells within your library. His research will serve your magic well. Restrict him not, though, to his books, for when in battle he may prove formidable with fireballs.
Indeed.
Every bookcase in your library will attract another warlock to your realm.
I might as well come up here and dig out this gold real quick.
And now to build a training room. It's best to make it square and 4x4, so that there'll be targets for your creature's training needs.
4x4. You can build it 3x3, but yes, the game recommends 4x4. So we'll come up here to the gold here. And we'll work on mining that out. As you can see, I have no real space for a 4x4. Unless I, like, dig into this side. So I'll just mine up here. This is a 2x3. So we can make it a 3x3. Like so. And because I don't care what he says about making it 4x4, I will make it 5x3. Because it'll still do what it needs at 3x3. You'll just only get one. But if I do 5x3, I'll get just as many training dummies, basically.
Task well done. But training creatures will cost gold.
AKA, make sure you've got gold. So one thing in this game is that if you have the wall bordered by gold, like this, your imps actually cannot reinforce that. And that's actually a good thing in this particular case, because it will allow me to reinforce everything else, but I don't have to worry about this, about breaking down a wall to get to this gold. So that's why I am doing it this way. It may seem odd, but it makes perfect sense. So we almost have our create imp spell.
A new
There it is.
spell has been researched. Mana is the currency of magic, and it's this you spend each time you cast a spell. Your mana level is shown in green atop the screen. Your land will gradually renew it as it's spent. Cast your new spell to create an imp. So open now the panel Spells and select the imp's head symbol. Then cast it with a click on any land that's yours. Your creatures make good progress. One improves his skill to level 2. A creature can train as high as level 4, but that's the limit. Further skill can only be attained out on the battlefield.
Not exactly
A
true,
good
but
cast keeper. You've made good use of your warlock's studious research.
is it not exactly true, but it's also not incorrect. The only way to level them up beyond 4 is with true combat experience.
Imps are creatures born of magic and cost mana to sustain.
So, but there are buildings that you can construct to get that. So, but yeah, as you can see, if I hover over the library here at the top of the screen, you'll see it says Researchers
You may wish
4.
to train your warlocks to improve their skills. To do this, drop a warlock in the training room.
That's how many of the warlocks can be spawned. So, you can also see shelf space filled 1 of 2. And that's literally these, bookshelves. I can have a maximum of 2 books per, central bookshelf. And I've only got 2 spells to research, so it's fine. But if I needed more, if I needed to store more books, I would need to make the library bigger. I'm not going to worry about training my warlocks yet, because they're still working on learning spells for me. And when that happens, once this is upgraded, then we'll be fine.
A new spell has been researched. Your warlocks now have studied further, offering you another spell to cast, through which a thunderbolt is yours to hurl against such foolish enemies who dare invade your turf. Your library does not have enough
the
storage. Your library is too small.
So, yeah. Technically speaking, they can upgrade these to level 2. But even though it doesn't cost more books, if the shelf space is full, they can't do the level 2 upgrades. It's kind of weird, but it is what it
Minions
is.
need a larger training room.
I suppose I can make it a little bigger. I
Your
have
dungeon has
9.
been breached.
Uh-oh. But where? Oh, over here. They attack
Your
from
imps
this
have
side.
found some dwarves. These righteous little pests may stray onto your land, and if they do, destroy them, for that's what they deserve. Your imps will call your creatures to defend the dungeon heart. They must make sure of its protection above all other tasks. The paltry dwarfs are now destroyed. Allow your creatures time to rest and eat, When ready, guide them north to find Lord Darius's keep.
So yeah, they came through here. They came around and dug out here. There's this teeny tiny little section over here. But they actually did come from up here. It's just that they dug through on this side. So.
Your library does not have enough storage.
But this lets me increase my training room a little bit. And I guess we can up it to, what is that, 11 training spaces? 12 training spaces? If we get rid of this wall, I can make it even more. Oh, the dwarf just died. I'll make the library a little bigger.
A left click on your creature picks it up. A right click on claimed land then lets it drop. Be wary though. Don't drop them too near enemies, for the dropping stuns these beasts a time and makes them vulnerable to enemy attack.
Indeed. So they started up in this area, by the way. The dwarves. Also, there's gold right there. Because this is... They literally dug through this. This little gold vein that was over here, they literally dug through that to get to me. Not for any particular reason, it's just that that's how the AI did it. Was it dug through that for some reason. Cool. 16. That is literally enough space to get everybody to level 4.
More gold is needed. It's out there, ready to be mined.
Yes, yes, I'm working on it. And don't get your jimmies in a frickin'...
The time has come for you to face Lord Darius. Tag the flashing tiles. Your imps will tunnel to his keep.
I just did that to turn off the flashing. I'll get there in a minute. We're probably more than strong enough with everybody at like level 3. Like all my goblins are a good level. My warlocks are obviously not very high level. I shouldn't expand my library. I have, but I shouldn't have. Because by expanding the library, I now have convinced my warlocks to do research again. But I can now get up to 5 warlocks. As you can see up here at the top, it says researchers 1 out of 5. So that means I can now get an extra warlock from the portal if, you know, he actually spawns. I'm gonna send an imp around to this gold that's over here. Literally through the water and all the way around. Because there's stuff over here, I think. Nope. It just was the way that the fog of war looked. Okay. That's fine. I just wanted to ensure there wasn't like a secret or something back there. So. Yeah, we'll mine this one too, just to clear the fog of war out of that as well. But I don't think there's going to be anything over here, because this is already all solid rock. Deadstone is impenetrable and can never be dug out. You know, unless you're at the game itself and can do that. So, that said, Burke over here is nice and level 4. So that's good. I have 8 goblins and 4 warlocks. And really, we could go and attack at any time. However, as you can see, research is being done. And that research is surrounding my create imp spell here with a golden barrier. Border, not barrier, border. Golden border. Once it's surrounded by that golden border, it will level up to level 2.
Your create imp spell has been upgraded.
And you ask, what's the point of create imp level 2? Well, this automatically makes any imps I summon level 4. Which in this really doesn't matter, but in later, like, stuff, it's actually super good. That said, Thunderbolt here will deal double damage, and that's what I'm after. That is what I'm after. I want Thunderbolt level 2. It won't carry over. So from, you know, this point, for every other level, it'll only be level 1 unless I upgrade it again. But I would like to get it to level 2 beforehand. So, that said, the level of your warlocks does determine how quickly you research. If you get a level 4 warlock in here, they will literally go 4 times faster than a level 1 warlock. So, I mean, a level 2 warlock already goes twice as fast. But if you get a bunch of level 4 warlocks in here, you can just, like, instant research, basically. It's really cool. Hey, there's our 5th warlock. Awesome. We have 12 out of 15 bed spaces. So that means we have 12 creatures in our dungeon right now. Well, we have 13 creatures. There we go. But up here has yet to create his bed yet. We've got Meatnik. We've got Kant. We've got Prestiger, the goblin. We've got Autark. We've got Palor. We've got Penumbra. That's a pretty normal name. We've got Filter. We've got Voldegrin. We've got Thorgan. I love the names. We've got Nihil, the goblin. I love the names. We've got Cord. We've got Burke. We've got Gallic. I just love the names in here. Rictus and Fengor
has been upgraded.
There we go.
There is nothing left to research.
Good. That's what I wanted. Okay. Well, there's nothing left to research, which means there's also really nothing left to do. What did you just... They're not supposed to be able to walk on the dungeon heart like that. That's hilarious. No. Anyway, just gonna go ahead and tag this square. But yes, I think level 4 imps get the teleport ability.
Lord Darius's walls are breached. Your forces now must kill his guards and stir Lord Darius himself to come defend his land.
That was why I only bothered with the one, because if I had clicked both of them, they would have dug through here as well. And I didn't want to do that. Run away! Run away! The imps are freaking out. I'm just gonna drop everybody over here. because that should trigger all of them to be able to fight.
At last,
There he
Lord
is.
Darius has been roused. He enters through his hero's gate. Your forces now must kill him, and the portal gem of Sing-Song will be yours.
He's got a couple dwarves with him.
Keeper, dare not think that you will conquer me, you evil wretch. My dwarves and the power of good will drive you from this land.
It's literally just dwarves. It's nothing even remotely dangerous. Oh, look at this. Let's grab our 9 goblins. Whoops. And our 5 warlocks. And then they can all enter combat. And you'll see that Lord Darius just melts. As soon as they actually start focusing Darius, he just melts.
Defile my realm with your foul sorcery. You will perish, Keeper.
Lord Darius
Dead.
lies dying. Now comes Horny to claim you the portal gem. Your progress is most pleasing.
Like, did you notice that he had 4 petals on his health bar, and then it was gone? Like, he melted. It's glorious. I think we have enough time to do one more level after this, though. I'm probably not going to sit here and do this scene at the end of each level,
The
because
treasury lets you
it is
hold
literally
more
at the end of each level.
Make traps and doors in the workshop. The sentry trap targets intruders with a powerful cannon. Use wooden doors to seal off rooms and corridors. Nunchaku.
Nunchaku. FFD again, alright.
I see you blasted Lord Darius off the face of the realm. A most entertaining way to claim a portal gem. To hear their singing turn to screaming has been a tremendous joy to
Not
my
bad.
ears.
3.72. I converted nothing, but I commanded 22 creatures, because it counts your imps into that. Manufactured nothing. We stored 173 mana. 173,000 mana. Mined 39,000 gold. Yeah. We did pretty good. We did not find the special on that level. That's weird. I thought I searched for it. Like, that was the whole point, was I thought that it was up there, and then it wasn't. Oh well.
Ramshackle. This is a peaceful land, but a poor one, since its defender, Lord Avaricious, has frittered away his riches. If you can amass enough gold, he will surely be tempted into leaving his fortress and attacking you personally. Build a workshop, and fill your realm with fiendish traps and doors to protect your hard-won treasuries. Lure this fool to his doom, and claim his portal gem.
Greed. Lord Avaricious. I love the names. It's great.
Lord Avaricious hides within his fortress proud. He's well defended, but gold's his weakness. To lure him from his stronghold, mine all the gold within his realm.
Plenty of gold.
Treasury. Workshop. Sentry trap. Wooden door.
So here we get an interesting layout with our with these like pillars around our dungeon heart. And so the first thing I'm going to do is remove all of those. And there's a reason for that. See, our goal in this level is to just steal all of the gold. The easiest way to do that is with what is called vaults. Or, excuse me, I think that's what they're called in the freaking War for the Overworld. Treasuries in this game. And treasuries are a unique structure. Treasuries and lairs are the only two rooms that I can think of that need but one square to operate.
A treasury allows more gold to be amassed. If placed near seams of gold, your imps will not have far to carry it.
Essentially, this is a full treasury. So what I'm doing is, by digging out all of the walls here, I can build a nice large treasury all the way around. Like that. So your dungeon heart can hold up to 16,000 gold. Every square of a treasury can hold 3,000 gold. Essentially, one square of a dungeon heart can hold 1,000. One square of a treasury can hold 3,000. So, even if I made a, like, 5 by 5, you know, with the 3 in the middle empty, a treasury would still hold more gold than my dungeon heart. So, let's start with the usual. Let's get a 5 by 5 or a 5 by 3 on there. We'll get a 3 over here. And we will build a layer, and we will build a hatchery. Then we'll also turn around and use this base to build our library. Now, I don't have enough mana to cast Create Imp yet, unfortunately. I need 4,500. We're nowhere near that. But for every square of land that you capture, you get mana. I believe it's 1-to-1. Every square gives you 1 mana. At least it does until you reach the cap of 500. Anyway. Once you hit 500, then you stop being able to earn mana through your claimed path. Reinforced walls also do similar, I believe. If you had been watching my mana go up and down, the plus here on the mana go up and down, that's why. Because I was digging through my walls, which therefore costs me mana regen. But then, alternatively, I turned around and captured, which increased my mana regen again. So.
A workshop should be built, so trolls will come and use it for their fabrication, benefiting you with traps and doors to help defend your underground creation.
Workshop. So, it's time to build a workshop. The game wants me to do that. So, before these guys finish these walls, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm actually going to do that instead of the library. I'm going to put the library over here. Especially since I don't really need warlocks other than for, you know, dealing damage with their fireballs. So, I should also build a training room. So we'll do 3 by 5 over here. We'll build a training room. And our portal, by the way, is right here. I just haven't dug up because I don't want creatures to come through yet. Don't worry, unlike the last 2 levels, you're not on any kind of like time limit here. So, there's that. And now let's build that workshop. And now it's time to dig out into the land. So there's no gold around here. And so we're going to need to dig outward in order to get to the gold. Because without gold, we will just get shreked very quickly. Like, we will run out of gold, our minions will get angry with us, and we will die, basically. But it's fine. Because that won't happen anytime soon.
The swift light Firefly's essential as an airborne scout. His eyes are yours to penetrate dark places and report.
Introducing the Firefly to us. These Fireflies are the most annoying creatures to have on this level.
Attracted by the splendor of your workshop, his craftsman's skills are set to serve you well, as one whose toil will make both traps and doors for you to use in your defense. 'Tis well built. Now, choose the hammer tab to see the workshop panel, then select the symbol for the sentry trap.
And I will do that in a moment. I cannot build a training room. I don't have enough monies. Do that for now. There is some gold directly to the north. So let's go ahead and mine up that way a little bit. I do want to be careful. I don't remember where the like dude bros are. The enemies. Like I want to like get into combat with them yet. But it looks like we'll be alright if we mine out this gold here. So. Cool. Okay. Yeah, there's this gold up here that's kind of blocking the path further as well. Which is good. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. But yeah, I was thinking that once we mined out that gold, it would open up.
From his stronghold. Mine all the gold within his realm. The tile which flashes near your dungeon heart is a good place as any for a sentry trap.
Not really, but sure.
Your trolls will fabricate the trap, then imps will take it to its designated place.
It's really not that great, but whatever you say. Oh, here's Boone the dwarf. I didn't even use Thunderbolt in the last level, despite getting it to level 2.
A sentry trap has been created in your workshop.
Just dropping a couple little Thunderbolts on him.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Bang!
These sentry traps will only fire if sufficient is your mana for their power. A troll has become unhappy because he has no lair.
Meh! I hate that this can happen. The AI can just forget to create layers. And you have to be like, oh, well, then go make a layer, stupid. They get upset because they don't have a layer, and then you have to go tell them to do it. It's so annoying.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Goblins. So we have this firefly, Mortis, over here. And the nice thing about fireflies is that they are good scouts. They will fly around and they will discover all the nooks and crannies in the world. At least until something attacks them. And then they will flee.
Place well your wooden doors in narrow tunnels to slow down hostile enemies as they invade.
One there and one there. Thus slowing down my enemies. Fireflies become really good if you have the possession spell. But it is not a spell we can learn in this level, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and expand this training room. I totally forgot to do that. So we're going to do something that the game hasn't recommended to me yet, which is we are going to build
A wooden door has been
some
created
sentry
in
traps.
your workshop.
We're going to put one there. We're going to
Your
put one
doors
there.
are locked with one left click upon them. Lock trolls within your workshop, then watch them work without distraction. Although in time, they'll yearn for sleep or food.
Right. But yeah, so we're putting 3 sentry traps here. These
sentry
things are
trap has
basically
been created
useless,
in your
but
workshop.
I'm going to put them there anyway. Because it will give a basic defense against anything that tries to come by. Really, we've got these 3, they'll just annihilate everything and we'll be good. I'm going to go ahead and dig out this. I wish the firefly would get over here so I could see what's over here. There looks like there's stuff over there. Possession is a really nice spell because it lets you, you know, take control of your minions and, like, tell them where to go, basically. Which is not exactly the easiest thing to get them to, like, actually go to specific places, you know? So, we have a thief up here. And Slug the Thief is going to be kind of annoying. Because he's going to try to attack our land. But not to worry. A couple well-placed Thunderbolt spells and he goes down pretty quick. Spells the Fog of War to expose the secrets of the entire realm. Fortunately, it requires mining this gold seam right here.
Your Create Imp spell has been upgraded.
Let's go ahead and take out those 2 pieces. That'll let our imps get over here. As annoying as it is to freaking get them to go anywhere, you know. Because the problem is that now they'll get over here and there's all this stuff. And so they'll attempt to get over there constantly and they'll freak out because of the enemies that are over here. And so they'll constantly just run away. Bang! And see, this is why I put the 3 sentry traps right here. Because I can just sit there and annihilate. Oh, here comes Brian the Thief. I've got a little Thunderbolt. Ooh. He ran off of my turf. Got a little Thunderbolt spell for him. Here's Shade the Thief. Got a little Thunderbolt spell for him too. My imps will keep attempting to run away. Bang! He's dead. Bang! Bang! He's dead. I'll drop my trolls up here, and that they should go after the sentry traps.
It is payday.
Or not. See, it's really annoying trying to get these guys to get into combat with certain things. I love the trolls, dude. Good. They'll complain about not getting paid if I don't throw them back, so... And now we are at, what's-his-name's keep. Now, he's well protected in his keep. But a couple of imps is apparently more than enough to convince him to come charging out.
I see you have discovered a magical item. The entire realm has been revealed to you.
So, you can see that he is pretty well protected up there. Like, don't get me wrong, he really is. He is, in fact, very well protected up there. There's also a couple of hero gates around here. And, you know, as long as he doesn't leave his keep, he's pretty good, actually. Like, he won't, you know, die, really. But now you see, the problem with that is my imps are going to keep coming up here and trying to claim territory. There's nothing I can do to stop them from doing that. Like, there literally is nothing.
Because he has no lair.
You are an idiot, Mr. Troll. I'm sorry, but you just are.
Your Thunderbolt spell has been upgraded. There is nothing left
Bang.
to research.
Bang. 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 See, here's the problem. They put him in a position where he can attack me easily. And then they gave me units that I cannot stop from attacking. Like, they're just going to run up there and attack. That's just the way it is. There's nothing I can do to prevent them from going up there. That like, legitimately, there is nothing. So I'm going to put down a couple of sentry traps here. Bang! Avaricious, the lord of the land. Like, there's nothing I can do to stop my imps from going up there over and over again. Like, legitimately, there is nothing.
A sentry trap has been created in your workshop.
But what the game doesn't anticipate is using that to my advantage. I mean, technically I could lock the doors to prevent my imps and other minions from going up here. But where's the fun in that?
Your destiny is to die by my sword.
Oh, I don't even have the heal spell right now. It's fine. My imps just working their way up there. I didn't even do the goal of the level, which was to mine out all the gold. My imps drew him out. And my sentry traps killed him. Look at this. Oh, nope. There we go.
Another portal gem is yours. Your wickedness inspires us all. Your simple ways of glory to behold.
I didn't even need the minions. I didn't even need to
All change.
pull them out of the thing.
Corrupting the noble? Whatever will you think of next, Keeper? The sunlit kingdom of the heroes draws a little closer with each victory, and this was cleverly fought. Well done. Lord Avaricious lies broken before you with his gold in your coffers. Who says you can't buy happiness?
I didn't even mine his gold. Like, I didn't even mine his gold. Actually, because of how I did that, I got the lowest freaking rank I've gotten yet. 89,000 evil.
Shady Grove. Your next adversary, Lord Ludwig, is currently patrolling his keep, considering himself and all of his subjects safe in this land. Known as a cowardly wretch, he has always relied on others to do his fighting for him. This is one battle he will not avoid.
Alright, Shady Grove is next. We're gonna get ourselves some Dark Elves. We'll do that next time, though. Hopefully you enjoyed. This was a Patreon first pre-record. So, if you're not over on Patreon, then feel free to come on over and help support the channel. This came out a week ahead for Patreon people. So, if you are currently on Patreon watching this, then thanks for the support. And I hope you enjoyed as well. Because I love this game. Seriously. With that, I'll see you all next time. See you later.